A lot of people are getting very excited for XDefiant, and rightfully so, myself included, as we get closer to the end of summer, the promised release date of XDefiant. And it looks like there's a rating already for PEGI, the ratings board in Europe, of PEGI 16, which is going to be our equivalent of T for teen. We're going to be taking a look at this, and there's a rumor of a possible September 4 release date. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Now, let's take a look at the rating for X Defiant from PEGI, from Ubisoft, and this is rated 16, which is going to be the ESRB equivalent of T for teen. And let's have a look at this document here. And this was tweeted by X Defiant the Informer. So let's have a look. And they tweet breaking. X Defiant has been approved. This should mean we'll be receiving a release date very soon. Like very soon. Stay tuned by following at X Defiant Informer. So what does this mean? This is just to tell you, oh, X Defiant is rated PEGI 16 or T for teen, and it's going to show you what exactly the reasons why it's been rated 16. So advice for consumers include not suitable for persons under 16 because of the depictions of violence. Obviously, there's weapons involved. Brief outline of the game. It's a multiplayer arena shooter in which the player and their team faces groups of opponents from various Ubisoft franchises. That's correct. Content specific issues. The game features strong violence. Characters can utilize a variety of modern military and fantastical weapons, including a buzzsaw, a flamethrower, and a drone that emits flames. Impact results in characters being knocked backwards, falling to the ground, and disappearing respawn elsewhere. There are no blood effects or visible injuries, obviously. And then other issues includes the following. The game offers players the opportunity to purchase in-game items in the form of virtual currency and access to a battle pass. Obviously, currency allows players to purchase extra content such as new factions, cosmetics, and cosmetic bundles, and more in the in-game store, which parents, which some parents or carers may want to be aware of. Parents, carers, or other responsible adults should check to see what is being offered before making any purchase on behalf of a child. It should be noted that the game can still be played without the need of purchase such items. And that makes sense. And as you can see on the top right corner of the document of the presented visual, we have the icons for violence and in-game purchases. Now on the left side of this document, we have release dates and platforms. Keep in mind that the game has not released yet, so there is a little bit of a glitch. But the release dates are the release platforms are as follows: PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC, which I'm going to be getting this for PC, and Amazon Luna. If you see what they call Luna, that's Amazon. Amazon Luna. So that means now we know that it's getting close. It says release date August 29, 2023. That is incorrect. They have they have acknowledged that it's a glitch, but there are rumors of September 4, and we'll go over that in a moment. Let's take a look at this Twitter thread of X Defiant, and here is what we got on the thing here. So I want to go over this right here. When it comes out very soon, it could be very soon. Like who knows when, but I do want to talk about this. Jake Lucky retweets this from Mark Rubin, who is helping out with who is helping with the game, and it says the following: Hey all, I know it's been quiet, and I apologize for that. We're in a phase where it's submitting XDefiant for the release and squashing any last-minute bugs, and on a new IP, i.e., not a sequel to a sequel to a sequel. Dot dot dot. Ahem. Call of Duty. We are taking the time to get those steps right. I love how excited everyone is talking about our game. We reached out many more people than we expected already, and I share your frustration on just wanting to be able to play. That's me too. But unlike what my mom thinks, making a game isn't all fun and games, and not every part of the process is as fun as others. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The team is hard at work, and we are making progress every day to get the game in your hands as soon as it's ready. Thank you to everyone to being Thank you to everyone for being fans of our game, and I hope to see you all soon in game. Okay, so let's analyze this. Okay, because a lot of people want this game to be out today, and I understand why. A lot of people want this game to be out before Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and I understand why. Because a lot of people believe that XDefiant could kill off Call of Duty. Here's the thing though. I agree with that settlement, but I also disagree on one thing. Yes, XDefiant looks to be better than COD, but nobody is going to kill off Call of Duty uh, except for, you guessed it, Call of Duty themselves. Because of what's been going on with Call of Duty. That is the reason why I have not played Call of Duty a lot recently. With all the things I've been adding, they're finally adding red dots to the map. Like, okay, that should have been there like day one. Where was that? Or something like Ninja as a perk. What are they doing? Oh yes, and there's doors. Okay, yeah, there's doors. Anyway, so let's talk about this part right here. Light at the end of the tunnel. The team is hard at work. Hard at work, as in squashing bugs. Does Call of Duty do that? No. They just give you the game and that's it. Play. They update the game, yeah, but they update the game too late. What XDefiant is doing here is communication. Number two, they're squashing bugs, literally. And number three, they're trying to give us a good game. A good game for us to play. Okay, so what is this September 4 rumor that everybody has been looking into? Because it's a very interesting rumor, and that is in the form of an event coming up in literally this coming week. And if you guys know about a YouTuber by the name of Ludwig, then that is where we're headed to for today. So there's this event going on that's coming up in a few days called Ludwig Gaming. Ludwig. There's this Gaming event, and it's going to be from September 2nd to September 3rd, where Ludwig would host a few gamers to play against each other to see who's the best. But here's where it gets very interesting, and it's important in terms of X Defiant. So I'm gonna read this part right here because this is gonna be important to understand what the context is. YouTube Gaming is partnering with its superstar creator Ludwig to find the objectively best video game player in the world. Move over Billy Mitchell, as YouTube Gaming and Ludwig are out to hunt down the real world's greatest gamer. Announced across Twitter, YouTube and by release on July 31, YouTube Gaming is partnering with streaming superstar Ludwig to find the world's greatest gamer player through a month-long campaign of competitive events. So this was tweeted by YouTube Gaming. Now, I'm going to skip the tweet because this is the part that everyone wants to read up. Taking some of gaming's and streaming's most famous gamers, and featuring 11 of the biggest games, new and old, including the following: Street Fighter 6, Trackmania, XDefiant, I just said it, XDefiant, Tetris, Minecraft, Genshin Impact, Lego 2000 Drive, Fortnite, Rocket League, and Fall Guys, and a surprise game. I have no idea what the surprise game. But the biggest detail is this. X Defiant is part of this event with Ludwig. Okay? And then there's gonna be an event in August. This was August here. There's an event going on right now, actually. Starting in August, creators from around the globe face off in various challenges and to prepare for a 2 day competitive finals event hosted in Los Angeles, California. The finals event takes place on December 2nd and 3rd and will be streamed live on each creator's YouTube channel. So we don't know who's the best creator gamer right now, but we do know September 2nd and 3rd, the finals will take place in LA, which is where I live. I want to watch, but I can't. But that's actually the reason why a lot of people were saying X Defiant might come out September 4 because of this event held by Ludwig featuring X Defiant as one of the games. So does that mean this event usually mean does a gaming event like by Ludwig or by another YouTube creator say that we have a release date? Not necessarily, but we get to see X Defiant in the event. Remember, the event is still going on now, and the finals are starting this coming week. I mean, this week actually, excuse me, in LA. So let me know what you're thinking in today's article. Do you think, in all honesty, that X Defiant is going to come out September 4? We know that Mark Rubin and staff has said that X Defiant will come out at the end of summer. End of summer is usually late September. Now, I do want to add one bit of detail why a lot of people are looking forward to X Defiant earlier than COD, because this is going to be part of the context. So a lot of people believe that that X Defiant needs to be out before Call of Duty within the October timeframe. The reason why is because COD is going to come out. The new COD is coming out in November. Okay, there's a lot of competition when it comes to gaming, especially in the holiday season. And knowing that Call of Duty is bleeding players, they are losing a lot of players, and potentially those players are coming to X Defiant. A lot of people believe that if X Defiant comes out early enough to help to hold us until Call of Duty, then X Defiant is going to get that boost it needs to be a good game to support. And I'm gonna be one of those because it's a free game as well. The other thing that we need to consider as part of the context is that yes, X Defiant will have a battle pass, obviously, because both Call of Duty and X Defiant will have a battle pass, as we mentioned earlier. Yes, there's gonna be microtransactions. There's gonna be a lot of microtransactions, so don't be surprised. But the difference between Call of Duty and X Defiant is one thing. X Defiant is a free game. It's going to be a free game by Ubisoft. Call of Duty is already $70. So that means you're paying $70 to buy the game, plus the bundles, whatever they offer. So you're looking at already $100 game without even doing nothing. Just by buying bundles and buying the game itself. XDefiant, it's free game. Have fun. And the newest thing with Call of Duty is pay to win bundles, like the one with the dog. There's this bundle that a dog will growl if you have high alert. If you have high alert on as a perk, and there's this dog that will bark or growl if he or whatever the dog's gender is. The dog will bark or growl when a player is nearby. That's pay to win because you have to pay for this said bundle. So that's another thing that's going on in Call of Duty. That's it for today's story for today. Let me know in the comments below. Are you excited like I am for something new like X Defiant, or are you being staying on the Call of Duty bandwagon? Let me know in the comments below. I'm excited for X Defiant. The question is, can you defy the odds? We'll see you guys very soon for another article on Friday.